driving, obviously. We are pretty much almost in Kenora, Ontario. Haven't updated you much. We picked up a second load of like tower building supply stuff, metal tower stuff.
Like
Scaffolding kind of,
yeah.
it looks like scaffolding, but it's not scaffolding. Anyways, we picked that up. That's going to Grand Prairie, and then the extinguishers, I don't remember if not extinguishers, fire hydrants. I don't remember if I said, but they're going to Peace River, Alberta. So we picked up both of those loads. The second load, we had to wait a little bit to get loaded because there was another guy there that they were loading. So while we were waiting, we made lunch, and after I made lunch, and then after we ate lunch, I noticed that they had what I thought were like pets. Basically, there was 2 cats, and I just kind of made the assumption that they would be like, instead of having like guard dogs, they'd have guard cats or whatever, or like shop cats kind of deal.
they would have the most problems. So they have cats that
So I just figured that they were cats that actually just belonged there or whatever. And they seemed pretty friendly. They were being friendly with the people working on the property. So Steven went outside and I ran outside after him, and we got to pet the cats and kind of enjoy them. That sounds strange, but I'm a sneaker, so got to pet the cats and kind of just enjoy the fact that there was a 4-legged animal there that we could pet. Yeah, we could pet, and it was fuzzy and soft and cuddly, and yeah. So that was kind of awesome. I kind of really enjoyed that. And then we picked up our stuff, got loaded, strapped it down, and then headed out. Got stuck in some typical Toronto traffic, which sucked a lot, because again, we didn't make it quite as far as we had hoped.
we made it. What was it? 14 kilometers or 15 kilometers in 45 minutes.
Yeah, 15 kilometers in 45 minutes. That kind of tells us something. So yeah.
And almost ran out of fuel.
And, oh yeah, it almost ran out of fuel. We thought that we kind of were pushing our luck going to go to the pickup first before getting fuel, but there was a time crunch on it, so we went and got our load, and then he thought that there would be a card lock ESSO at one of the en routes on the highway, but there wasn't one at that one, or some of them, but not all of them. So we then had to drive to another ESSO, and then we thought that ESSO was closed. And
oh my god, I had a heart attack. I was like, no way. How is this closed? Like, I didn't see anything. There was no notices on ESSO. They didn't like put any notes that this was closing. So I got there, we're right on red, and I was like, oh, what are we gonna do? We're gonna have the Husky, I guess, a little bit, and they're pretty expensive for fuel, so I didn't really want to do that. And then I was like, well, we'll turn around, because I wanted to go back the same way. It was most the direct route. But we kept going, and we saw an ESSO sign, and I saw the card lock, and I was like, what? They moved it? Relief. So much relief. I was like holding my breath, just like kind of like, you know, just trying not to stop too much. Stopping means you have to use a lot more fuel to get going again. So yeah, it was just a relief. I even thought it was like maybe we're gonna run out of fuel going up the little island, because there's a little bit of a hill upwards, like a slight incline on the fuel end. So I guess my back wheels sit on like the lip, and I figured, no, maybe it's gonna run out while we're sitting here. And luckily it didn't. We fueled up, and I was like, and this crazy person's gonna pass me on a hill a little bit.
So yeah, so